Hello, 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 everyone. I'm a few minutes early today. Oh, I got two people here already. It's 2:58 and I just popped um, my camera on, and here we are. We'll just wait for a few more people to come on. It's Halloween 2023. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hi, Janice. How are you? Will you be trick-or-treating tonight, Janice? Oh, my days of that are absolutely over. Hi, Terry. How are you? Nice to see you here today. Hi, Beverly. Oh, so I've got some grandsons coming over to do trick-or-treating tonight. They're going to hand out the candies for us. Yay. That's the good part of having an older grandson, because the younger one, he's still going up for Halloween. Sorry, to get my nose here. Whoa. Nice, Janice. Oh, hi, Cindy. How are you today? It's nice to have everybody here today. Our weather in southern Ontario has turned. We woke up yesterday to around 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And it was damn cold. And it was, hi, Janet. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we woke up yesterday to about 35 degrees. It was cold. It was windy. It was raining. It was drizzling. It was that freezing cold thing where the whole front windows in the house all fogged up. It was just terrible. So not happy about that. I have a few tests to get done this week and next week, and so I'm not happy about the weather. But that's a story for later today. Today it's bright and sunny, right? So this is the thing about living in the living here in Canada where we are. You can never tell one day to the next what the weather's going to be like. And I think you all get it who are on this side of the border, right? Or this side of the world in North America. Let's put it that way, North America. Oh. But everywhere it seems now we're having unpredictable weather. No question about it. You don't have to be in Canada or any place else. You know that the weather is unpredictable lately. So today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm really excited because I'll see my grandkids tonight. And there'll be a house full and everybody will be crazy about it. But anyways, I got my hair done this week, thank God. And I was going to cancel. I wasn't going. I couldn't do it. It was cold out. It was rainy. I had to because my hair was a mess, an absolute mess. So I pushed myself and pushed myself, but I did promise myself that I would perform more self-care. And so I told my hairdresser that she has to come to me. I can no longer go to her. And that's all there is to it. And it's really not an issue of, well, it is an issue of getting in and out, but it's getting in and out of the car, and I have so much anxiety around that. But the winter, not doing it. So she agreed. She said she would. Anyways, the cold weather is upon us. No question about it. And I think a lot of people got dumped the same time that we did. The seasons have changed and we'll soon be into the deep freeze. Most of us woke up this week with much cooler temperatures, damp and drizzy, and the predictor of what is to come. Oh, I do not like it. And when I see those pictures on Facebook, oh, that's my dogs in the background there. When I see people putting the pictures up on Facebook, I'm like, oh, why would you put that there? It's like a horror film. For me, exacerbations have always happened in the winter. I've been taken to by ambulance many times in the dead of the winter, unable to breathe, and woke up ventilated. I actually lost count of how many times this happened to me. Because I'm a slow learner, and I have to learn by hard knocks. So it takes me a little bit to catch on to it, right? Most of us know what it's like. And if you don't know what it's like to be ventilated, thank your lucky stars. That is what you can be grateful for tomorrow. Now I have a bit of anxiety over Christmas and the weather that accompanies it. Fall brings seasonal depression. As the days get shorter and the nights get longer, no matter how much I try to fight it, some years I just can't. The COVID lockdown was horrible. And it was the worst depression that I've been through for a long time since I've been on antidepressants. It was the worst. I couldn't see my grandson. I had to keep him away for his sake and for mine. And it was hell. Hi, Mary. Hi, Nicola. This week, the clocks will get turned back again. So stay tuned and watch what happens. If you go back over my old videos, if you went back over them for like a week at a time, I don't even know where they are, you would see me in that transition going through depression with the lockdown, right? It's important for us to stay warm as the weather gets cold, and we can sometimes get caught short, as I did yesterday going for blood work. So I went back to my doctor this week and I said, my hand's not getting any better. And he looked at it and it's still swollen. And he said, where's the results of the tests? And I said, well, I didn't go for them because it's so hard for me to get out. He said, well, then I can't do anything for you. And I think he was a little mad at me, but he held it good. And so he said, go and get the tests. I cannot diagnose you without them. And I'm like, oh. So yesterday I went to get my blood work done, which should have been done about a month ago. And I understand COVID protocols, but this place has taken all the waiting room out. There's no place to sit inside. So you actually have to stand outside in the cold and wait for somebody to come. And I was the third one in line. So you had to wait till somebody left, and then one person can go in and another person come out and another person go in. It was crazy. I got caught short with a light jacket on. I underestimated the cold outside, and I ended up having to wait. I should have taken a blanket or a cape. I'm a big cape user these days. I find when I start to get short of breath that I have to get everything off. I'm claustrophobic. I can't deal with anything on me, so I have to take it off. And I find that trying to get a coat off when you're short of breath and have everybody understand what you're trying to do, is pretty cumbersome. So I started wearing capes, and I absolutely love them. And sometimes I wear one cape over another, right? And that's what I should have done yesterday. I should have had something in the car, uh, and an extra cape or an extra sweater. I've got a closet full of sweaters. I should have had something in the car there. It'll have to go in the car now. But I got caught short and I had to sit out there for about, I don't know, about 20 minutes, which felt like a friggin' eternity. My tank was getting cold. My tubing was getting cold. I could feel the oxygen coming through my tubing. It was terrible. So vaccines are a controversial issue now. And I adhere to vaccination protocols. So far this year, I've been vaccinated for pneumonia, shingles, the flu, and I will finally get my COVID shot on Friday. It makes no difference to me if you don't want to get your vaccines. It's entirely a personal preference. And I urge you to stop fighting with people to get them. Do what you believe. You don't have to let others make the decision for you. If you don't want your vaccines, don't get them. A lot of people don't believe in them. I get it. But I do, and I'm taking them. So if you do, start talking about getting your vaccines. You should have already had the flu. In order to get through the winter, you must learn to stay active. Think about exercising in the afternoon before you go to lay down. Do about 10 or 15 minutes of exercise, then go lay down and have your nap. If we don't stay active, we will lose it. We're clearing the mucus from your chest and make it a daily routine. So this is something that happens over and over and over again. We get congested. I don't. I never get congested, but I hear from a lot of people that do. And if you're that person, you must learn and start using uh, clearing this mucus out. And if you have a lot of mucus, and the faster you can take it out, the faster you have to do it again, then you've got to start doing it on a daily basis. Schedule a daily routine to work on mucus clearing. Consider using an airway clearing device regularly. I use an air physio, but I'm not advertising for them at all. It's just the one that I happen to get. There's a ton of them out there. And don't talk to your doctor about it, because your doctor doesn't know anything about how these devices work. He knows what mucus, uh, mucus buildup does, but he doesn't really know how these things work. Talk to people in your support groups. Ask them what they use. Also ask them what their schedule is and how long you can use it for in a day. So for my air physio, they said right in the directions, you can use it 15 minutes at a time. Now, I never use it 15 minutes at a time. I don't think I could actually stand even 5 minutes at a time. But anyways, if you can, go ahead. Do it every day, make a schedule, and get that mucus out. Yeah, Mucinex. It's supposed to work. I don't know if it does or not. Like I said, I don't have that mucus problem. It's a huge problem for most of us with COPD. And it was actually my husband who said, when I started using the air physio, it was my husband who said, geez, that thing really seems to work, eh? And I thought, oh, yeah, I guess it does. Big hackers coming up. Take your medications as prescribed. And just because you feel better does not mean that you can stop your medications. It's just not that way. You feel better because you're taking the medication. And when you stop taking the medication, you will go back to square one again. Stop stopping your medications. One of the biggest things that I found in inclement weather is to wear a surgical mask. Before COVID, I would never have thought, didn't know anything about them. It never entered my mind to put a mask on my face. But now I always have one at my fingertips, and not just for germs. They say that they're good for germs. I don't know if they are or not. But it is important for controlling the weather. And the air that is going into your lungs should always be warmed, because the cold air renders them incapable of working properly. Always have a scarf, even with a medical mask, you should still have a scarf, one that you can leave open at the front or wrap around your head several times, in order to keep your nose and your mouth warm. My husband doctored a set of cannulas for me, and I think I've talked about this before. He took a wide weather strip and he put the cannula down the middle and just closed it up. So now when the weather's really cold and I take that tank out, and the tank's in the front of my basket and my walker, and I have to pull the cannulas right up to my nose, they won't stay cold. So it really helps to warm my lungs. My mantra is eat a clean diet. A Mediterranean diet is the way to go. And keep carbohydrates to a minimum. I think what you'll find when you start eating carbs, I was sitting here one day and my husband came in from the store. He's diabetic. So he can't have anything, but he insists on buying me stuff because he can't have it. So he came in with a chocolate bar, and I rarely eat anything like that anymore. Anyways, I sat here and I ate the chocolate bar, and I went to get up and I thought, oh my goodness, I can hardly breathe. What's going on here? Well, it's the carbs, right? You need to exercise daily, even if you only do it for a few minutes. Make sure that you're moving. If you are just starting out, start an exercise program with sitting exercises. There's tons of them on YouTube. COPD sitting exercises, and you can start with yoga or weights or whatever you want, but you can do it sitting, and that takes some of the pressure off. Keep your thoughts positive, because your brain listens to negative self-talk, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So when you say, I am stupid, you become stupid. And when you say, I am a bad person, you will always feel like a bad person. Every day, find something to be grateful for. No matter how big or how small, when you find gratitude in your day, you will never, ever talk negatively to yourself again. November is COPD Awareness Month. We have a duty to step up and make others aware of our plight with COPD. They don't understand if we don't tell them. Therefore, you must make the effort, whether they want to listen or not. Okay, let's get into some meditations here. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders lowered. There is no older you. There is only the present you. Refocus your attention and bring it to the present. Sit with your back straight, lower your shoulders, even if it hurts to do it. Take a few breaths in and out. Notice how you breathe. If you breathe through your mouth, if the air goes in through your mouth, you are a mouth breather. And if the air goes in through your nose, you are a nose breather. Notice how you breathe. The most efficient way of breathing is to breathe through your nose. Take the breath deep into your belly. And exhale as if you are blowing out the candles. A little bit of pressure here, keeping that valve open, will help to reduce carbon dioxide. Without breathing, without moving your shoulders, breathe in through your nose. Take that breath deep into your belly. Put your hands on your belly and feel that belly moving. Notice your shoulders. Keep them relaxed and low. If your shoulders are moving, stop and restart, bringing your focus to the present. Sit with your back straight, lower your shoulders, place your hands on your lap, palms up. This helps to open the lungs. Concentrate on your breath. Inhale through your nose and take a deep breath into your belly. Hold it for a few seconds and exhale through pursed lips. Practicing now will help you make it a habit. Inhale through your nose and take a deep breath into your belly. Hold for a few seconds and exhale through pursed lips. When you get into trouble and you cannot catch your breath, invite this habit to be your go-to. Inhale through your nose and take a deep breath into your belly. Hold for a few seconds and exhale through pursed lips. Begin to breathe using pursed lips. Inhale through your nose, deep into your belly. Hold it for a few seconds and then exhale through pursed lips as if you were blowing out the candles. Remember to keep your thoughts positive. What you say has power. Inhale through your nose, taking the breath deep into your belly. Watch that belly move. And exhale through pursed lips for longer than you inhaled. Stay in the moment and concentrate on your breath. Concentrate on the present, the now. Inhale through your nose. Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold it for a few seconds and exhale through pursed lips. We are trying to slow your breathing pattern so that you can breathe more efficiently. Inhale through your nose. Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold for 3 seconds and exhale through pursed lips. Each breath has more meaning than the last. We are beginning to understand that breath is life. Inhale through your nose and take a deep breath into your belly. Hold for 4 seconds and exhale through pursed lips. Notice how relaxed and calm you are. Inhale through your nose. Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold for 5 seconds and exhale through pursed lips. Today, find your gratitude. Inhale through your nose. Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold for 5 seconds and exhale through pursed lips. Thank you so much to everybody who has joined me today or will watch the replay. I certainly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.